Hello, collective. It's Una Fierce. This is the Eclectic Witch Tarot Show. How you guys doing today? Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody is fantastic. So we are gonna light some Nog Champa here. Some nice, fabulous smell going here. Clear the energy in the space. Thank you, Spirit. All right, set the timer, and it's go time, kids. All right, Spirit. Where are we going to begin today? I'd like you to help me to bring a clear and concise message to the collective energies. And kept looking at the spirit of the animals before we started, so I think that's where we'll start. How about it? How about it, little animals? All right. Oh, speaking of animals, I went outside today and I saw two sets of tracks in the snow. One was a set of wild turkeys, a whole bunch of wild turkeys, and they were walking all over through the yard. And the other set, as I'm tracking the wild turkey tracks, I also saw raccoon tracks. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know if I want to run into him out here. But where I am, there are bears and all kinds of cool things out here, so kind of fun. Glad I didn't see a bear. If I see those tracks, I'll be coming back inside. But although I hear that if you just, the black bears is the only things that they really see around here. And I hear that if you make yourself bigger than the bigger and you scare them, then they'll just leave you alone. But anywho, oh, speaking of black bear, there's one on the bottom of the deck. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me to protect the ones I love, awaken my intuition, and guide me. All right, so spirit. Interesting. Okay. Spirit, what would you like the collective to know? Give me one card to get this wagon train a moving. That's too many, Spirit. I'm just going to put them back because I only really want one. Please and thank you. One card, please. Just going with one card. There's the one. Oh, there it is again. The black bear. Okay. Guess we're talking about the black bear. Okay, I'm just taking the one. I've got three again. I'm just going to take the black bear because that's the third time we've seen it. All right, so again, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love, awaken my intuition, and guide me. All right. What about this black bear spirit? What else for the collective energy? It's still a bunch of cards. Just one, please, Spirit. One card at a time. Please and thank you for the message for the collective. Who makes these cards so huge anyway? There we go. Second one is Lynx, keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. What else, Spirit? Got Raven, Shaman. This is the first time I've seen this card. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and worlds. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. One last card, Spirit. If you have anything else to say. Okay, Spirit, I feel like we could do this all night long. I'm going to go one more round here. If you have anything else for the collective, let's get it. Okay. Eagle Mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and story. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. And I guess I'll take this other one as well. We also have Cat Independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Okay. I feel like you have recently moved away from your people. Maybe your family members, maybe your kids. These would be adult children, obviously. At least I would hope. Maybe some grandkids. I feel like you needed to do this for yourself. I feel like you just saw something or knew something that you needed. You just knew that it was somewhere else. And I don't think that you really wanted to leave your loved ones. I feel like you just knew that there was somewhere else that you needed to go. You were being called to, that you felt inspired and moved to go somewhere else. And I feel like you had some guilt associated with this. So I feel like you knew that, I feel like you knew that there wasn't, if they're adult children, I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do for them at this point, right? But I feel like you had to leave it up to spirit and leave it up to them and just leave it up to the universe, leave it up to God, knowing that they would be fine. Knowing that it was out of your hands anyway, what would happen in their lives. But I feel like you knew that you needed something different, okay? And I feel like you were very strong. This took a lot of courage to help you to. This took a lot of courage for you to make this change in your life, but I feel like you knew that it was what you needed. Yeah, I feel like you're very strong spiritually, but I feel like your life where you were was a major distraction to your spiritual journey. I feel like you went somewhere that you knew was going to be peaceful and calm and good for you that way. Okay. I feel like you just knew that this was something that you needed to help yourself to be a better person, or to get closer, um, get more in touch with your higher self. And I feel like where you've gone, you do have a more peaceful community. Maybe you've gone someplace that there's a lot of nature. I feel like with this change that a lot has changed. I feel like you're not running in the rat race anymore. You're having the time that you need for yourself to work on yourself, improve yourself. I feel like that was the whole point of all of this. And I feel like you are finding that that's working for you. You're feeling good about this change. You're just enjoying the peace and the nature and the quiet and the stillness. I feel like you're feeling very much at home what you're doing now, where you are. And I feel like you are finding your strength. You're realizing that this is good for you. This is who you are. This is where you belong. For Raven Shaman. You are the creator and the magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. I feel like you're finding your spiritual gifts. You're realizing that you have some gifts, some you knew that this was good for you. You do have some wisdom. I feel like you were guided, your higher self guided you here for a reason. And I feel like you know what that is, but you're still learning more about it. I feel like you're creating it. You're learning as you go. I feel like you're manifesting in new opportunities and new people who are also teaching you things. You're finding more of your soul tribe. There's two birds here that look the same. I feel like you're finding others like you, and you're realizing that this is where you were called to be, and that you were accurate. This was exactly what you needed. Eagle Mastery, it says you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Yeah, I feel like you're okay with that. You're okay with letting go of the past. You definitely I don't think that was ever an issue for you. I think you were absolutely ready to do that. Your old life is not for you. You knew that it wasn't before you made this move. I feel like knew you knew that leaving the city and leaving the crazy world and finding a different way to live was exactly what your soul needed. And I feel like are you're so glad you did it. I feel like you're trying to inspire others to start looking at how can they do this for themselves, because you feel like it's such a nicer way to live. It's so different than the what is the word I'm trying to think of? The I don't know. I don't know what's with me in words lately. I can't seem to ever come up with the words that I'm trying to say. Like I get the message in my head, but trying to say it out loud is a challenge. The rat race, that's the word. You're glad you left the rat race. I feel like you're in a much more relaxed environment. You're finding new ways of working and making money, and it's all stuff that you enjoy. You're having an opportunity to be mindful all the time and just stay walking with spirit. It's becoming second nature to live that way. I feel like you're very much enjoying it, and you're mastering it. It's just becoming your way of life. It's not it wasn't a challenge. It was just something that naturally occurred. And for Cat Independent, it says you're a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Yep, and here you are with a few more of your soulmates that are celebrating this with you. Maybe they're healers like you. I feel like they're cats like you. Apparently, they're different. You guys are different than the norm, like the normal humans, quote unquote normal humans, the moguls, the moguls. Uh, yeah, you, this suits you. Anyway, this new way of being, this suits you very much. And I feel like you have no regrets about this whatsoever. Um, let's see what's up with the Earth Angels. Why not? Do. All right. Let's do a few little shuffles. I'm in a very relaxed energy right now. I'm just feeling super relaxed. Wait a minute. That was a mess up though. There it is. Okay. There we go. Now we got them all going the right way. Cards are going together nice and smooth. I had an opportunity to sit and meditate a little longer than I usually do before I started here, and I'm just feeling pretty mellow and chill in this energy. Okay. Oh, no, you're not, Jill. Una Fierce, I mean. Giving myself away. Yeah, it's not my real name. My dad tried to name me Una. It means the female one. I like the name Fierce with it. One fierce female. All right, so let's see. We've got for Blackbeard Guardian, we've got Serenity. Relaxation is needed. Take this time to go within and rest your body and mind. Stillness will bring you serenity and warmth. A retreat would be beneficial. You can retreat at home or away. Gather your strength and regain your power. An affirmation you can use: I am rested and can go within to find great peace. There's the picture. Yeah, I feel like this is how you're feeling. This is your life now, this retreat. I feel like that's how you're feeling about your whole life. Like you're feeling like you're on vacation. You're feeling like there's nothing but ease. I feel like even your work is like fun and exciting and enjoyable. Maybe you could benefit from some more relaxation though. Maybe more rest. Maybe you are being called to get some more rest. If you feel like you need it, then Spirit says, do it, please. Okay, what about this Lynx, Keeper of Secrets, Spirit? We've got Harmony. Look at the picture first. Ah, little bunnies. I love these cards. All right, so we've got Harmony. Friendships will bring harmony to your world. And with this, great connections and cooperation will bring something beautiful your way. Empathy will bring you closer to others, and true understanding will fill your heart with love. Affirmation you can use: I am in harmony with those around me. Yeah, I feel like you're in a situation where you're with people, but you have plenty of space for yourself. Like you have the option of humans when you want them, but you also are remembering to take the time to yourself. I feel like that's working out really good for you. You're like you're there for each other, but you're not in each other's business. It's like it's I feel like it's an all adult situation, like all adults. How do I explain that, Spirit? Just, and maybe this is new for you. Maybe you've been surrounded by younger people for some time, but I feel like you're with people who understand you. Like, okay, um, not just adults, but just people who enjoy the quiet and the solitude and mindfulness, like spiritual, other people who are spiritual, just people who are like-minded as you, just in general. And I feel like they don't mind, like, okay, so in normal society people get offended when you don't want to hang out every day, or don't want to hang out, you don't want to, come over and socialize and get drunk and, watch TV and all these things that you just don't do. You don't do that. You don't do those things, and it's hard to relate with people who do, which is most of society. So I feel like you are finally finding people who are like you in that way. Like, and you guys are respect that about each other. You understand each other. You don't have to feel guilty or, explain yourself. Like, you guys just get each other. I feel like this is helping you to be able to, just this is helping you to be able to find this time for yourself, for mindfulness, for working on yourself and working on the things that you need for you. I feel like these are the right connections, the right people in your life that are what you need at this time. Okay. All right, and then we got the healer. Under the shaman. Okay. The struggles in your life will subside. Now is the time to look after yourself. The mind and heart will heal naturally, and with more time you spend in nature. Surrender as you grow towards the sun. Like a rose, growth takes time. I can accept healing from nature is an affirmation you can use. Yeah, I feel like you're feeling that. You're like, just that the opportunity to be in nature. I feel like, so this card, there's mountains around. I feel like that's where you are. You're some sort of retreat. You're in the woods. You've left the city life. I feel like you. And I feel like it just feels easy to you. This is how we're meant to live, you guys. We're before we built skyscrapers and got had to pay to live, we just got to enjoy our lives. We got to just, be with the animals and be outside and be with the nature and grow our own foods and, be with people and just be mindful, enjoy our time the way we wanted to. This is how we're meant to live. And I feel like you're getting to do that. And I feel like it's very much resonating with you. It's healing you. It's healing you to be outside and seeing the little turkey footprints in the sand, in the snow, and the raccoon prints. Like, I don't feel like you had that experience really before. You don't see too many wild turkeys and raccoons in the city. I mean, maybe raccoons, but unless you're hanging out by the dumpster, you're probably not seeing them. Here, I feel like it's just like an everyday occurrence to see these animals playing outside your windows, out in your garden, out in the yard. I feel like this is really helping you to feel in touch with all of that. And because that's naturally who you are, it's making you making it easier for you to get in touch with your higher self. It is naturally who you are and where you belong. So and you have more time to contemplate all that, and I just feel like just being there is healing you. I guess that's all I want to say about that. All right, what is this eagle mastery spirit? Oh, the lovers. Wouldn't be wouldn't a fierce reading without the lovers and love readings. Why is it always love readings? Love freely and without attachment, and you can cherish those close to you and let them share those magical moments whenever you are together. The energy of love brings sharing, empathy, and devotion. Your relationship will have the strength to overcome complications. I can love freely and have compassion. Okay, let me think about how this comes into play here. Oh, okay. I feel like this is you've had you've been involved in some sort of relationship that's been um, hard to hard to maneuver. Is that the word I'm looking for? Hard to. It just hasn't been smooth. Okay, you've been back and forth on this person. Like I feel like they piss you off one minute and you love them the next, and like I feel like it's been a roller coaster. Okay, like you just don't really know what to do with them, and I feel like since you've been in this new environment and you've been able to spend so much time with yourself and in your thoughts, you're starting to understand what needs to happen to make this work. And also getting to the bottom of, do you want it to work? Do you want it to work? How can it work? You know, what's going to happen in order to make it work? I feel like you're getting to the bottom of all that. You're starting to see where you want this to go and how it can get there. And the affirmation you can use, I can love freely and have compassion. Also, I feel like you're realizing that you are love, like just to the people around you in general, your new friends, your new people that you're meeting. I feel like you're realizing that you are enjoying people more in this new place because I feel like the right people are coming to you. You're finding it easier to find your kind of people. I feel like your intuition is leading you to them, and probably their intuition is leading them to you. You're just in the right places at the right time. And I feel like they're being drawn to you and you're being drawn to them, and you're the more that you're in this energy of love, the more beautiful things and people that are coming to you, and the more freely your manifestations are coming into form. I feel like it's just all working together for you. And I feel like it's just, I just keep hearing, let it be easy. It's happening easily. This is ease and grace. What about this cat independent spirit? Oh, come on. That's too many. I'm not even going to do that. We're not even going to go there, spirit. It's way, way too many. I just need one. And it is going on 30 minutes right now, so this is going to be the last card. Sorry we didn't get that many cards, I guess, you guys. I mean, the message has been nice, though. I'm enjoying it, at least. I hope you guys have been, too. What is this independent cat? Independent kitty cat spirit. Black cat energy. These are white cats, but I don't know. I was feeling black cat energy. All right. We've got Ostara. The white hare will cross your path, enlightening you with a sense of trust and belief that things will be more beautiful from this day on. Rejoice in knowing what is to come and step forward into the new, leaving all your fears and worries behind you. The white hare will guide you through this time, enveloping you in magic and mystery. An affirmation you can use: I am guided and receive more beauty in my life. It's funny that we were talking about black cats, white cats. Now we got white hare. And I was also thinking about a card in the Alice in Wonderland deck, the card that's Follow the White Rabbit, and the other one that I always think is a relationship card. She's with a white rabbit. I feel like you just are. I feel like this is just like you're. I'm so sorry. I spit it out, Jill. I feel like you're just manifesting this. You're knowing that you're manifesting this. You're seeing how everything is perfect, and you're enjoying it so much that you can't help but just to be in this happy state of mind. And the more that you're in this happy state of mind, the better and better it keeps getting. And I feel like you know that you're on the right path here. I feel like you know that you're just gonna trust this. You're just gonna keep rolling with it. You're just gonna trust yourself, and just you're open to possibilities, and you're seeing them coming in every day, and you're just enjoying the ride. Like I feel like you're just really finally tapping into your manifestation ability. I don't feel like you are worried about anything anymore. I don't feel like you have fears. I feel like you're just enjoying watching the magic all unfold. And that is your life now. You just know that it's all for you. And you're trusting that at this point. You don't have any doubt about that. You just know that you did the right thing here. You know that you're magical. You know that you're creating this. You did this. You knew what to do. You followed your intuition. You knew where to go. You knew what you needed. You went to where you knew you would find the right people and the right things for yourself that you would love and be interested in. And I feel like it's just one thing after another. It's just coming and coming and coming, and you're just reveling in this magical energy. I feel like you know that this is going to be the rest of your life. You've tapped in. You've tapped in, and you know what to do now. I'm proud of you. That's awesome. I hope all the world can tap into this as well. It says your wisdom inspires the world. Hopefully you are in a place where you can teach this to people. Because this is This right here is the 5D, the new life. This is where we're meant to go with this. This is what Spirit had intended for us at this time. This is the ascension. This is getting back to ourselves, taking our power back, living our lives the way that we were meant to, and in a way that brings us freedom and happiness and peace and ease and grace and love and freedom. All right, you guys, that's been 30 minutes. I'm going to close this reading here. If you like the way that I read, I would love it if you would subscribe, like the video, would be amazing. Comment if you got anything to share with us. We would love to hear you speak about this as well. The more that we share with others, the more that, you know, the word gets out to people, how this all works, okay? And that's really the goal. We all want this for us. We all want to ascend. We all want this ease and grace and peaceful love life. Okay. So the more we can help others, the better off we'll all be. Right. So thanks for coming. I hope that you guys have an amazing day. And I really hope to see you all again soon. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.